Hey, yo, what up, Bodega Podcast? You already know who it is. It's one half of the sexiest Puerto Rican studs on this planet, Ortiz, baby. And shout out to all the Bodega Podcast listeners. Ow.
Yo, this is the Lucha Thug, the one-man Lucha gang, El Rey Gordo himself, the King Fat Boy Papo Esco, and y'all rocking with the Urban Wrestling Network.
It's your boy, the young GOAT, one half of Injustice, Hot Fire Myron, and you're listening to Urban Wrestling Network. Thank you.
This is Josef Samael from Contra Unit, and you're watching the Urban Wrestling Network.
What's good? It's Tristan Ty, a.k.a. Ikuro Kwon. You're watching Urban Wrestling Network. Hail Contra!
Christi Jaynes, and you're listening to the Urban Wrestling Network.
For the best bling, for the best prices, it's only one spot to go to. That's hiphopblink.com. And ladies, we tired of the ties and socks. We want rings with rocks, you dig? And when you there, make sure you put that promo code UWN. Y'all already know what it is, man. For the entire team, we out of here. Deuces.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. First off, I just want to say rest in peace to my big homie, Mr. Wayne, which the picture will be right in front of that. One of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life, a true war hero. So we're just saluting where salute is due. Rest in peace, my brother.
Sure.
To quickly change it into a positive and change the vibe, Court Bauer has officially came out and said that they're going to be having action figures in 2022.
Yes, sir.
We do know that that's coming around. You know, listen, 2022 is only a few months away. We don't know when in 2022. But I'm not even going to lie to you. And this is what I wanted to say. If MLW figures this out and they start doing their shows and they keep it on a regular, like in Impact Wrestling, N.W.A, ROH, if they can figure this out, I would say that MLW is in that 3 slot without a question. They got the good TV.
Hold up, man. I just noticed something. You know, that's a fat ass shirt you got on right there, man.
Oh yeah, I designed this for my son. It's half my Joker face and the Urban Pro Wrestler.
Yo, that shit is tight, man. I like that. I'm looking at it and I'm like, hold on. I see I actually read the letters. Shit, that shit is tight. I like that orangey type of color, like that burnt orange.
It's so weird because I'm not an orange kind of person. So,
dude, that shit is tight.
I was like, it looks
that shit is tight. That shit is tight. Yeah, you gotta put that shit. You gotta put that shit on so I can get one for myself. Cause that shit is tight, bro. Right there. That shit is tight, bro. That's how I'm sitting here. You know, I'm like, damn, like that shit. I like that shirt, but you know, I'm kind of slow, so it took me a minute to kind of, you know, slide my head to the side, and I said, I see that. Now I see the Joker thing that you were saying. Now I see it. I thought it was like splash. I thought it was like splash of paint here and there, but now the eye, the and then the smile. Yeah, I mean, that shit is tight though. That shit is tight.
He asked me to do 1 million designs for him. I just did. I can't wait for him to receive it. We ordered the championship ring. That's going to be the ring thing for his company. Yes. And the design, I try to make his complete logo only in words kind of look like the Punisher skull. So it looks kind of sick. So I was like, I can't wait to see this ring. He'll throw it on YouTube or whatever. But listen, I was like, I'm going to design something for myself because you want me to do 6 million designs. I want one that stands for me. I did this one.
That's just tight though, man.
All in all, we know about the action figures. We know we're getting Fightland on October 2nd, which is going to have some uppercut matches.
Yes, first and second rounds.
Yeah, so you're getting that on October 2nd as well.
Yes.
You're going to be there as long as the back is holding up.
Yes.
And
yeah, I'll go from my appointment tomorrow for the first post-op appointment. So hopefully I get a clean bill of health, and then, it's only, it's only up from here, brother. So that's what I'm looking for right now.
Sure. And we were recently just talking on the action figures. What I was getting to was when we get Azteca on the ground, you get Fusion back, you're getting action figures. They have the TV deal. They're doing a lot that all the other companies aren't doing. Like we have been saying, me and you have been Impact fans for a million years. We have been tweeting this, and every fan across the world for Impact, why can't you get action figures? They should have had them when they had LAX, when they had Pentagon and Ray Phoenix, when they had James Storm, Graham, Eddie Edwards, Davey Richards, Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle. The list goes on.
And they could have made some. They could have definitely made some money there if they would have had like a LAX Lucha Brothers, bro. I'm for sure they would have blown up a lot of money on that one.
When LAX came out, you had not Pentagon Jr., Tejano Jr. there. You had who's the guy with the mask? It don't matter.
Well, you had Tejano Jr. Then you had oh shit, now I forgot the guy's name now, and I just had his name in my head too. Pagano, the other clown, Pagano. The death dealer guy. He was there for a minute.
They had the opportunity to do this. They did not. Court Bauer struck a deal. All we know is he officially said, "I wanted to announce this earlier, but when you do deals, you have to wait until they're official." It is official. I guarantee the first two in this set have to be a Fatu and have to be a Hammerstone.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Whatever else comes after that, I don't know. But if Jacob Fatu is there, I'm getting it. If Hammerstone is there, I'm getting it.
I'm getting it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want if there's only two to begin with, it's got to be Fatu and it's got to be Hammerstone. Right off the muscle, it's got to be them two. If it's 4 to 5, then you can spread it around. Maybe do the Bonerics. Like the Bonerics. I don't even know who's the second baby face there.
I mean, well, I don't know about baby faces. Well, I mean, Holiday?
Who?
Richard Holiday?
But he's more of a heel. And that's and that was the dynasty with him and Hammerstone. But you seen him, you everything kind of got stopped because of with COVID, and we still haven't seen the July show. So the last episode we seen was back from before they took a break. So right now it's been kind of stuck there.
Myron Reed, he's a champ right now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but he's a tag team too with Jordan Oliver. Injustice. But maybe that's what they do. Maybe they do like a championship series. Fatu, Hammerstone, Jordan, Martin Reed, and then the tag team champions, and even Richard Holiday because he has the Caribbean title. So you could do like a championship series to begin with.
Absolutely,
that'd be kind of cool if they have like those Parks action figures, as the champion because they are the tag team champions. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, for sure. There's I'm
pretty sure that will sell La Parks.
And I mean, and that's the cool part is when you're a wrestling fan, you want the ability of one of your favorite programs to have the same kind of market. And I'm not saying MLW has the same market as AEW or WWE. But if you could buy action figures and it's only online, I'll buy it online. I don't care.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? As long as they're there. And the way we see, last night we had the premiere. And I was inside the premiere. I was reading the comments, throwing my own little 2 pennies around in there. And Tajiri pops out. So we know that Tajiri's last run abroad, we're going to see him in MLW. Now, it was a mixed bag. A lot of people thought it was whack. A lot of people were like, what the hell? Now, I'm going to explain to you why I actually like this. And I'm not a fan of older talent coming in. I'm not.
Yeah.
This is where I'm not biased when I say this, and I admit when I'm biased to things. If Tajiri finishes this run and goes back home, if he either finishes with an Ikuro Kwon or a Kevin Koo, and he's kind of like passing the torch to one of them, I think that's great for their future and their name brand ability. Ikuro Kwon does shoot that mist. I've never seen Kevin Koo do it, but there are very similarities with the kicks and everything that the Japanese buzzsaw Tajiri does that you see with Kevin Koo. So I was like, oh man, if they play this right, he could pass the torch to one of the next, upcoming Asian guys. Because let's be honest, in the industry of wrestling, you don't see it heavily favored to the Asian community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very few. And we have 3 of them. I think Boku Dao, I think he's still around. Kevin Koo, and Ikuro Kwon. And, one of these, and I would obviously want those 2 guys. I like Boku Dao, but me personally, I don't see him taking that next step as Kevin Koo.
Boku Dao is the little short guy, right? The shorter guy. Ain't he Filipino?
Is he? I thought he was. I thought he was Asian. I
thought he was Filipino because I thought that was the whole reason with TJP being his mentor. I thought that was the reason why, and then TJP turned on him, and then Boku Dao got the revenge day on the last show before the break. So I thought that was the reason why, but I thought I'm thinking he's Filipino though.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll stick with Ikuro Kwon and Kevin Koo then.
Yeah,
but I would love to see him pass the torch before he rides off to the sunset, goes home, and finishes his career home. But Tajiri, we know his work. We know him from ECW. We know him from WWE. I've always liked Tajiri. Tajiri kind of reminded me of remember the guy in the N.W.A? He was like the first Asian wrestler I really remember really liking. He had like the marking piece.
Masahiro Chono?
That guy.
Yeah, the only one, the real big dude. Yeah, Masahiro Chono. Yeah.
I was like, this guy's cool. So that was my take when I was thinking of Tajiri, because at first I was like, they're teasing, we're going to open our pockets, because they actually said their budget is higher and they're going to go after a bunch of big name free agents. So I was like, oh, snap. Are we going to get, and I can't stand the whole, everybody's hyped on Buddy Matthews or Buddy, whatever his name is, or, I would like, and we'll transition that into the next one. So I'm not going to say who I would like, but I expected a big name, and I'm okay with this if this is how they'll do it. If Tajiri does come in, and
I'm okay with this, and you and I are the same in the same boat. I dislike aging talent. He's going to be 51 before that show happens, and to me, this move is more of, we're going to be at the ECW arena, so let's bring in an ECW legend who wrestled in this arena for a long time, meaning Tajiri. So this is more to me like let's give the fans something, to cheer about, because they're gonna pop when they see Tajiri there. The same thing they did with the Blue Meanie, the same time they do with any ECW guy. And you know how I dislike all ECW guys, aging ECW guys. I dislike them. But this move is for that purpose. It's to give the fans something to cheer about. A hometown guy in their own hometown arena that's been there for the test of time. That ECW has been there for 40 years now or more counting. But it's there. And I like that move for that reason. I like the move. Now, like you said, if he comes and does what you said, that even more power to him. I love it even more. Hopefully, this is the beginning of maybe getting some more high names, high value names, younger guys who are there, especially females who are out there now. Right? This is the time that MLW has to jump on the female wagon, and not saying it that way, but female wrestling is hot right now. The talent is hot right now. You have to strike the iron while it's hot, and it is hot right now. Even after Saturday's N.W.A, pay-per-view with the females, and that thing was crazy. That show was crazy. That was amazing. We all know Impact did it. We all know WWE did it, and then WWE had the women's revolution, and then they dropped the ball ever since.
Hold
Now
on.
we have to
Hold up. Yo, I'm on my podcast. Hold up. I'm doing my podcast right now. I want you to say you're listening to the Urban Wrestling Network, and then I'm going to call you back. Hold on. Go ahead. Network, damn it. I'm going to holler at you. All right, bye. So that was my sister. Always with the worst.
That's all good. Say, leave your sister alone, man.
No, but my bad, my brother. You know what? Like, when you were talking about the N.W.A show, I wasn't going to watch it until I had somebody who always asked me if I watch all these shows, and I tell them no.
You know I had to watch it, so you know I'll pay for that.
So I was like, you know what? I'll watch it. I thought it was a really, really good pay-per-view.
Except for the last match.
The last match was, you know what? I don't know how people enjoyed it because I didn't even enjoy it. Not because it's Trevor Murdoch or Alice.
No. I'm talking about the last match of the Saturday night for the women's show.
Oh, hold on.
Dude, don't even get me started on that, bro. I even dreamed about the argument myself in my dreams. How upset I was.
What I will say, and I didn't know if it was ever going to happen, to watch Awesome Kong and Gail Kim say it's over, and we know they're cool. But on wrestling terms, bury the hatchet and come together. That's something that should have happened in another company.
Yes.
But N.W.A.'s prestige of its company, you can't ask for a better setting. And that gave me, I mean, look, I got goosebumps right now just thinking about it because you're looking at two of the, I don't care if you're a WWE fan, you hate Impact. Gail Kim is arguably the greatest female wrestler I've ever seen, and a lot of people will agree. And so is Awesome Kong. I think there's no Gail Kim without Awesome Kong. And when you look at it that way, when MLW has the opportunity, who's going to be your Gail Kim and who's going to be your Awesome Kong? This is a question that they really need to answer really fast because you can have a lot of good baby faces, a lot of good heels, but you need that special something. You need that feel. And right now, the talent pool that's just floating around that's not signed, which I don't know why somebody like Christi Jaynes is not signed to WWE, Impact Wrestling, AEW, Ring of Honor, N.W.A. I have no idea. But, and what I will say is I just got a text that popped up. I'm going to shout out Hip Hop Bling because they're going to give us a code because we're about to do some work with Hip Hop Bling. So we'll give you a code as soon as I open it up. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Please take us out of here on this Tajiri thing. Just end it, and that'll be that.
Hey, man, like I said, to me, is let's give something to the fans in Philly. Somebody, a hometown hero in him. He's coming in, do his thing. I can't wait to see him. I hope I get a chance to buy a shirt. Hopefully, even take a picture. I want to see him do the damn tarantula and do that little spin that he invented that everybody does now. And I'm going to pop. I will definitely pop. I'll be the first one there, like, oh shit, I got to see it. And hopefully he'll do the mist, and I'll be happy with that right there. I'll be there. I'll be saying I saw history in the making. I saw Tajiri in his last days in the States. I was there. I make a T-shirt for that. I was there to see Tajiri as they did with CM Punk. I will see it that night, and pass out some free ice cream at the end of the night. Instead of ice cream, it'll be fortune cookies.
Oh, that'd be so dope.
You know what I'm saying? Just with some good stuff in there. But yeah, man, I'm excited for that. So I'm looking forward to it.
You know what? On that, it's www.urbanwrestlenetwork.com. For myself, the big homie, we out of here. Deuces.